Hi guys, today I will be reviewing HE400SE headphones from HIFIMAN. Hey, I'm Alexander and this channel is dedicated to honest and comprehensive reviews of headphones, IEMs, decks, amps and microphones. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to click the notification bell. Today I'll be reviewing HE400SE headphones from HIFIMAN. It's important to mention that this pair of headphones was sent to me by HIFIMAN in exchange for my honest and comprehensive review. I am also not getting paid to make this review, so all thoughts and opinions in today's video are my own. Let's start with the unboxing. The HE400SE is an upgraded version of the HE400 open-back planar magnetic headphones, and at the time of this review the average cost is $129. The headphones arrived in a cardboard box with a HIFIMAN seal, and inside the box there was also another stylish and beautiful cardboard box with a picture of the headphones. The packaging includes headphones, the attachable 1.5 meter cable that terminates with a 3.5 mm plug, a 6.3 mm adapter, a warranty card, and user manual. The headband of the headphones has undergone some changes compared to the old edition, and in my opinion it has become better and more comfortable, although it's worth mentioning that in my opinion the headband in the old revision looked a little bit more stylish. The style of the new headband looks familiar and it's already used on many of the HIFIMAN's current models such as Divo for example and Edition XS, but it's also used for the company's more expensive pairs. I also think that this headband will be the standard HIFIMAN headband for other models which will come in the near future. The ear cups are quite massive, the diameter of the cups is 100 mm and they are made of plastic. My only complaint is that the plastic is glossy and not matte, which I think will show signs of use after some time. The cups are attached to the headband with metal hinges and this design in my opinion is quite reliable. The cups host planar magnetic drivers and it's worth mentioning that this revision uses so-called stealth magnets, which we'll talk about a little bit later. The impedance of headphones is 25 ohms, but the sensitivity is 91 dB, so keep that in mind if you plan to use these headphones with portable sources. The earpads are made of three parts. The outer ring is made of pleather, the part that is touching the head and ears is made of velour, and the inner ring is made of perforated pleather. By design, these earpads remind me of the Elite Hybrid earpads from Diconi. By the way, there is a comprehensive review of Diconi earpads on my channel, so check it out if you're interested. The earpads on HE400SE are also slightly angled and noticeably thicker on the back side. Each cup also has a 3.5 mm socket to connect the detachable cable, and the weight of the headphones is 390 grams without the cable. Now let's talk about stealth magnets or acoustically invisible stealth magnets. Unlike the sound waves generated by a conventional magnet, the special shape of the stealth magnets allows the waves to pass through the magnet without causing interference. The advanced design of the HIFIMAN's magnets make them acoustically transparent, and this greatly reduces the wave turbulence that degrades the integrity of sound waves. This reduces distortion and ensures clear and accurate sound reproduction across the entire frequency range. Now let's talk about connections. The package includes a black soft detachable cable which is 1.5 meters long. On one side it has a 3.5 mm jack, and on the other side it splits into two 3.5 mm jacks for the left and right channel. The package also includes an adapter from 3.5 mm to 6.3 mm. As far as I know, initially these headphones were shipped with a different silver cable, and some users had problems with this cable due to the fact it wasn't too flexible. According to information on the internet, HIFIMAN took the audio community opinions into consideration, and now the cable on the European version, by the way the same version I have today for the review, is replaced with a better and softer cable. By the way, exactly the same cable comes with HE400SE, which is exclusively made for drop.com. There is also information on the internet that the versions for the Chinese market are still shipped with the same silver cable, but I could not find any confirmations regarding this fact. Anyway, if you own an HE400SE, please let me know down in comments which cable was shipped with your pair of headphones. Now let's talk about ergonomics and comfort. Headphones sit perfectly on the head and are very comfortable, even during long listening sessions. Compared to my pair of HE400SE, I can honestly say that HE400SE are superior in terms of fit and comfort. Some users complain that the inside of the headband is a little bit stiff, but in my case I find its thickness and density to be optimal. The clamping force of the headband is moderate, and in combination with soft and large ear pads, you will not experience any discomfort even during long listening sessions. Now let's talk about how they sound. I tested this pair of headphones with HIFIMAN HE400SE and X-Duo MT602 amplifiers. It's no secret that planar magnetic headphones often require a lot of current from the amplifier, and the HE400SE is no exception. The sensitivity of the headphones is 91 dB, which means that if you are pairing it with weak signal sources, bass performance will be the first to suffer. But as soon as you connect them to a powerful source, the low frequencies become more detailed and cleaner, the bass response improves immediately, and you will have a lot of headroom before any distortion takes place. Talking about bass, technically low frequencies here show the qualities that the low frequencies typically have on planar magnetic headphones. The bass extension is good and provides a good sub-bass depth as well. It's also worth mentioning that the density of the low frequencies are on par with many dynamic headphones in this price range. At the same time, the bass here is accurate and very energetic. However, looking at the bigger picture, the low frequencies here lack a little bit of presence. Frequencies below 120 Hz lack some energy, but it can be easily solved with the EQ. For those who can't stand EQ, but at the same time love thick bass, you'll find this pair of headphones lacking a bit in this regard. The mid-range of HE400SE surprised me. Mid-range is linear throughout the entire range and has a very clear sound, very realistic timbre, and there's a good presence in the upper mid-range. There is also a slight dip between 1 and 2 kHz, and listening to rock and metal music I had an impression that the guitars sound a little bit muffled. I don't consider this to be an issue, but I just wanted to mention it. Talking about high frequencies, I think that HE400SE's treble sounds pretty good. The headphones are not very bright, but the high frequencies are quite detailed, and I think they will suit most listeners. There is also a lot of air in the high frequencies, and harmonics and overtones are correctly represented in this region. Another thing that I'd like to mention that there's a soft peak around 7 kHz, which by the way doesn't make the HE400SE sharp, but it adds a bit of artificial texture to the high frequencies. This by the way doesn't prevent high frequencies from sounding clear and detailed, and the treble on HE400SE in my opinion has a great presence, but personally I would prefer a little bit of more extension in this range. Now let's talk about soundstage, presentation and imaging. Speaking of soundstage and presentation, the HE400SE has one of the most spacious and open sound stages in this price range. They roughly match the Sennheiser HD560 in terms of soundstage width, but at the same time they are able to convey a better sense of distance. In addition, the headphones have excellent instrument separation, and the acoustic layers, even in busy musical pieces, can be told apart from each other, making it easier for you to hear all the small details in your favorite music. The imaging of the headphones lacks a bit of precision, and while this pair of headphones is ideal for music listening, in case of competitive gaming, they lack a little bit of accuracy compared to some of other open back headphones in this price range. Let's summarize. HIFIMAN's HE400SE has a fairly balanced sound and the headphones provide good details and clarity. I would also like to mention that HE400SE are one of the best headphones for the money in this category. HE400SE have a wonderful ability to excel in all areas of sound without being a truly reference headphones. And on the other hand, they are a very versatile pair of headphones. To be honest, I can't complain on a single aspect of the HE400SE sound across the whole frequency range. If you want to step into the world of planar magnetic headphones, but you're not ready to spend a lot of money just yet, start with HE400SE. It's one of the best entry-level planar magnetic headphones and also one of the best headphones for the money on the market today. Overall, I can recommend this pair of headphones and I think it's a great introduction to HIFIMAN and the world of their planar magnetic headphones. Alright guys, that's all from me for today and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider subscribing to my channel and don't forget to click the notification bell. See you in the next video. Goodbye.